guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Margaret and I'm a homeschooling mom to an only child who is in 5th grade. Before we start, I am going to go ahead and tell you to like this video and go ahead and subscribe and go ahead and hit that red notification bell so you could get notified for more videos that I make. It really does help my channel that I'm trying to build here. So if you could do that, that would mean a lot to me. Well, before we go ahead and start this video, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about what we've been doing lately. Now, I did update a video and I mentioned that we actually switched from Master Books Math and Language Arts to the Good and the Beautiful. And I explained in that video why we switched. And if you want to go ahead and check it out, I'll go ahead and link it up there or in the description. Now, we have been, I just want to say, struggling really bad with math these past 3-4 years. And it's just nothing was really working for my son. We went back and forth between the Master Books and the Good Beautiful for, I want to say, 2 years. And it could be actually 3 years actually. And it's been just a back and forth thing because in that season it would work and then we go ahead and try it again and we just hit right at the bottom. Just right in the bottom. Like, it wasn't good. So that's why our math has been such a struggle for us. Now, we have completed level 3 from the Good and the Beautiful. Now, I was originally going to have my son just go ahead and move on to the next level, which was level 4. Now, that level starts with like a little mental math book, and it also has videos with Cachet. We actually did, I want to say, about 10 lessons, and it was going okay, but I was afraid that we were just gonna go ahead and it was just gonna be a roadblock. Honestly, I really thought that was gonna happen. Now, did the level 3 work for my son? Absolutely. It helped him so much. Like, he flew through it. Some of it was revealed, but a lot of it helps him so much. And I'm going to explain why in a minute. But when we came to level 4, I talked to my son and I asked him how did he feel about it. And like, he was in the middle, you know, he liked it, but could it be better? Yes or no? And he said, yeah, it could. So I did talk to my son and he actually expressed that the colorful and the pictures, it was distracting for him. And I actually never realized that. So I figured, okay, we need something that is black and white. Now, when I did my curriculum buying, I did buy more than one math curriculum, and I hope I'm not the only one who does that. But this past year, that's how bad. I just couldn't decide on math. And I put it on the side as a just in case, you know. I was going to send it back and then I was going to maybe just sell it. But I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna hold off. Let me just tell you, I am so glad that I held on to this math curriculum. I couldn't believe it when I showed my son this. So I had actually gotten Saxon, and I have heard so many amazing things with this edition. I heard that it is great. I actually used this when I was in public school. This is what we used. Obviously not this edition, but we did use Saxon. And was it hard? Yes. Did I like it? Not really, but did it work? Absolutely. And when I looked at it and I saw that it was just black and white, I didn't think that my son was going to like it. Guys, he had told me that this is his favorite math curriculum. I really wish I would have known sooner. I really wish. because if I knew that he would have liked this, I probably would have used it from the beginning. I really would have. But it's okay because we're just going ahead and we're using it and we're just going to keep going. Now, this is what really confused me was the 5-4. And from my understanding is you could use this in 4th or 5th grade, but we homeschool, so we could just go ahead and use wherever our kids plays. That's the beauty of homeschooling. So in here, it's all black and white as you can see, and there's no room to solve problems or anything like that. So what we do is I end up getting this notebook from School Nest. We love School Nest. We have a lot of their notebooks, and go ahead and it's just like that. There is, I want to say, so what I like about it is it has a hundreds chart, which I think is great. And then on top of it, you actually get 200 charts, and then you get a multiplication chart. But my son really doesn't need it, but I just think that it's great that it's in here. So the way my son does it, he'll go ahead and he'll mark the date, he'll mark the lesson, and then he'll go ahead and put like practice problems, lesson practice, warm up, that sort of thing. There are a lot of problems in there. We do not do all the problems, so we'll do either odd or even, depending if it's an odd lesson or an even lesson. I do want to go ahead and say we use it with Nicole, the math lady, and let me tell you, she is a godsend. She really is, because I do not have to teach it. It just takes it off of me, and he really enjoys the videos. It does not take long at all. He does like the corny break, which I think is amazing. It's really fun for the kids. So once you go ahead and you log in, well, your child's going to log in, you're going to go ahead and click on the book that you are using. What I like, you could also change the book as you complete them. So once you log in and choose the book, you're going to go ahead and enter the lesson that you're going to do. She also does the investigation, so I'm also going to show you the investigation of how it works. So this one is investigation 1.
Nicole, the math lady.
So she's just gonna go ahead and just explain the lesson. I'm not gonna show you the whole lesson, but she shows you on the board, and it's very short, very quick, but enough information that the kids know what to do and how to do it.
So let's say I did not look to count.
So next I'm going to show you is another lesson, but this is just a normal lesson, not the investigation, and it's pretty much the same thing. Here we're just going to be adding money, and some lessons do require manipulatives, and some of them are in the book, and some might be just very small things you might have around the house. But this one, it does include paper money, which is in the book.
$12. How much did she make?
And she's just gonna explain the lesson very quickly.
She made $12. So that's one way to do it. Which is, so we always start by adding and the one.
And this is the corny break. This is what my son loves as well. It's very quick, just to not do a full lesson at a time, just to do a little break in between, and I think this is really nice for the kids. And that is basically how Nicole the Math Lady works. There are other programs, but I'm not sure how they work. So like I said, I did get the whole package. So this would be considered the textbook. And then you have solutions manual. It'll go ahead and have the answers to everything, tests, everything in here. And what I like about it is it just doesn't give you the answers. It actually tells you like how to do it. And I think that is really great, especially when you get in the upper grade levels. And then here you have the test and the worksheets. We never done this, but we actually test now, and my son likes it because actually he feels so confident using this. I think that this curriculum has helped my son so much to build his confidence. Now, when we were using the Good and Beautiful, yes, it did help his confidence, but from going to the Good and the Beautiful to Saxon, I thought that it was going to be a very hard adjustment, and it really wasn't, to be honest. We just started it, and it was like if he was just using it like all the time. At first, I will be honest, I was a little intimidated. I really was, because there were like so many parts, and you were going back with math facts and that sort of thing, the test. I was so nervous because there was like so many moving parts, in my opinion. But honestly, now my son knows how to do it. So for the math facts, he knows them, but we still do it just to keep it going. He did not like the timer, and it made him really nervous. He felt under pressure, and he said that he didn't want to do it with the timer. So at first, we did not do the timer. So now what we do is we only do the timer if he wants to. If he doesn't want to do the timer, that is okay. I don't mind it. It's however he feels comfortable doing it. He does like the test. He likes everything about it. So, like I said, he did mention that this is his favorite math curriculum. But we're going to just go ahead and keep going and see what happens. But I'm really hopeful that this is something that we've been looking for. But that's what I wanted to go ahead and talk about with you guys. But until next time, I'll go ahead and talk to you guys later. Bye.